OPEC stands for the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. It is an intergovernmental organization founded in 1960 by 5 countries: Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Venezuela. The organization's main purpose is to coordinate and unify petroleum policies among member countries to ensure the stabilization of oil markets and secure fair and stable prices for petroleum producers. As of now, OPEC has 13 member countries, including major oil producers such as Nigeria, Angola, Algeria, Libya, and the United Arab Emirates. Roles played by OPEC in the economies of its member states. 1. Stabilisation of oil prices. OPEC plays a critical role in controlling and stabilizing the international prices of crude oil. By adjusting production quotas, either increasing or reducing output, OPEC ensures that oil prices remain profitable for its members while avoiding extreme fluctuations. Example: in 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic when global oil demand plummeted, OPEC and its allies, OPEC+, agreed to reduce production by 9.7 million barrels per day to stabilize oil prices. 2. Source of foreign currency earnings. Oil exports represent the largest source of foreign exchange for most OPEC member states. Revenues earned from selling crude oil are used to finance government budgets, infrastructure development, social services, and national development projects. Example: in Nigeria, petroleum accounts for over 80% of total export earnings and is a major contributor to national revenue. 3. Promotion of economic development. Petroleum revenues derived from OPEC's coordinated pricing enable member states to invest in large-scale infrastructure projects such as roads, hospitals, schools, airports, and housing. This stimulates economic growth and employment opportunities. Example: Saudi Arabia has financed massive urban developments like Riyadh Metro and the futuristic Neom City project using oil wealth stabilized through OPEC policies. 4. Stabilizing national budgets. Through its ability to influence oil prices, OPEC helps member countries maintain stable and predictable income, which makes budget planning and execution easier and more sustainable. It shields economies from market volatility that can lead to financial crises. Example: in Kuwait, stable oil prices supported by OPEC allow the country to fund extensive social welfare programs, healthcare, and free education systems. 5. Creation of employment opportunities. The petroleum industry, backed by OPEC pricing and production policies, creates both direct and indirect employment in member countries. Jobs range from oil drilling and refining to transport, engineering, and services industries. Example: in Angola, the petroleum sector provides thousands of formal jobs in offshore drilling, pipeline construction, and oil refinery management. 6. Encouragement of international trade partnerships. Through OPEC membership, oil exporting countries gain access to stable international markets and build long-term trade partnerships with oil importing nations, fostering diplomatic and economic cooperation. Example: Iraq maintains strong bilateral trade relations with countries like India and China due to its OPEC-coordinated crude oil exports. 7. Support for technological development. OPEC facilitates the transfer of modern oil extraction, refining, and petrochemical technologies among member states, boosting industrial efficiency and environmental management. Example: United Arab Emirates (UAE), as an OPEC member, has invested in advanced oil refining technologies and carbon capture systems to enhance sustainable oil production. 8. Contribution to regional economic integration. OPEC fosters cooperation among its member states in areas beyond oil production, including investment, energy policy alignment, and infrastructural projects, contributing to regional economic integration. Example: Algeria, Libya, and Nigeria collaborate on trans-Saharan gas pipelines to expand oil and gas trade within Africa and Europe. 9. Mitigation of market competition risks. Through production quotas and unified export policies, OPEC protects its members from excessive market competition, price wars, and the exploitation by powerful multinational oil companies. Example: in past decades, OPEC's collective bargaining power helped member countries renegotiate contracts with multinational oil companies to claim higher royalties and control over natural resources. 10. Buffer against economic sanctions and external shocks. OPEC solidarity enables member states to negotiate collectively and mitigate the effects of international sanctions or geopolitical conflicts that could otherwise destabilize individual economies. Example: during sanctions on Iran and Venezuela, OPEC adjusted production quotas in other member countries to help maintain stable global oil supplies and avoid market crises.